persistent platypus herself, here to introduce myself on YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to starting this YouTube journey with you guys. So first let's start with a little introduction about who I am, what I'm all about, all that kind of stuff. So if you have ever visited my blog, The Persistent Platypus on WordPress, you will know that I talk a lot about my anxiety disorder as well as my ADHD. So in essence, I'm a very nervous, hyper person. So it's a strange combination, actually. So I know that that's a very prevalent thing amongst people. However, it's not really talked about like I think it should. So that's kind of why I've started my blog and this YouTube channel, is to kind of open up some airways and mediums that we can use to discuss the issues that we have, and in a safe place, and not really feel judged, and know that you're not weird, and you're not the only person who has this. So that's kind of who I am, or what my blog is about, and what this YouTube channel will kind of be about. I also talk a lot about food, because food is amazing, and movies and TV, which are also passions of mine. So let me also introduce to you who is over here that I keep looking down and petting. Come here, Thor. He doesn't want to come now. So, here's my first little buddy. This is Tripod, and her name is Tripod because, well, she's missing a foot, or a leg, a whole leg. So, she was my husband's rescue before he met me, and now she adores me, clearly. So that's Tripod. We actually don't know how old she is. She's kind of old and grumpy, but she's hilarious. She's just stinky, and she is very grumpy. But anyway, so we love her anyways, in spite of her grump. But she does not let her loss of limb keep her from doing anything else the other dogs don't do, because when we go hiking up in the mountains that we have here around the house, she is always in the lead, in front of me, actually, and which isn't too difficult. Hey! Okay, well, the other one ran away with her, but if we come down here, this is Luna, and she's really into her bone right now. But Luna is our rescue dog also, who was a stray out in the desert. Since we live in Arizona, by the way, we are surrounded by desert. And we found this one just roaming around, had been hit by a car, so my father-in-law took her into the vet with a neighbor, and then we took her in, since we live out here in the middle of the desert, and we have an acre and a half. So, we have a perfect place for her to run around and be spoiled, which I actually think all dogs should. So at some point, Thor will return. He is my little Chihuahua, and actually my first dog ever. So naturally, he is incredibly spoiled. So if he comes back, I'll introduce you to him. If not, I'll put up pictures and get him in the next one. So those are my babies. And I have a husband who is amazing and incredible, that I met out here in Arizona, actually. But he's in the kitchen putting some lights up, which apparently found out one of the lights is shorting out, and apparently is a miracle our house is not burnt down. But I'm glad he found that. So he's very handy and very crafty, and I met him here in Arizona when I moved from Ohio. And now I'm here because my man's here. So, about me. I already discussed the anxiety. So anxiety runs in the family. It's not just because of any trauma that I went under, but just runs in the family. So gotta love passing it down. So I have kind of a panic thing with generalized anxiety disorder, and then with ADHD, they are actually kind of go together. So I was just kind of set up for that. Luckily, I have a very supportive family who has dealt with the same thing. So this is all new with all the social media and stuff, so they're very supportive with all of that. And I am much more than just all of that, as all of you are who have the same thing. If you look behind me, you'll notice a fantastic bookshelf. But I actually got it at Walmart, by the way. And that is a passion of mine. I love reading. I love all things creative. Movies. Well, poems are new. Poems. I don't really know how I feel about them, but I've started to like them. But I got my Lord of the Rings right here, which I love, which is the first big fantasy series that I was into when I was a kid. And then if you move up, Harry Potter. Huge Harry Potter fan. Oh, along with Hunger Games. Love. And then all on the top are like romance. Not Harlequin. Nicholas Sparks. Love Nicholas Sparks. New movie coming out. Looking forward to it. Thor! Come here! Thor just came in. I'm very excited for you to meet him. Here he is. Thor. He is the most spoiled of all 3 dogs because he was my first dog. Let's see if he'll let me pick him up. Okay. He's kind of moody lately. Ugh. Here he is. He just hurt his foot the other day, so. Anyway, so this is little Thor, and I post a lot about Thor, and he is featured often in photographs, but he always looks sad. Please know that he is in no way abused, even though he may appear. But he kind of looks like the dogs on those commercials. But anyway, so yeah, anyway, that's Thor. I just wanted you to meet all 3 of my dogs. The husband will come another day. So back to me. Anyway, so we got the anxiety, and the ADHD is something I've had forever. In the classroom, I was wild, I'm sure. And always had like a special seat off to the side because I would talk to anyone, no matter where the teacher moved me. I would talk to anybody. It didn't matter if I didn't know them. To this day, when I go flying on the plane to go home and see my parents, I talk to the person next to me, make a new friend, go to a workout class, make a new friend. Got my nails done today, made some new friends. I just love to talk to everybody. And move 900 miles an hour. As you could tell through this video already, I have done a million different subjects already. But since I have ADHD, and oh, you can see Luna right here chewing on her bone. Anyway, I am a special education teacher in the middle school. Kind of a weird group of kids. Not just special ed part, the middle school part. But I'm kind of a middle schooler at heart, since most of these books are young adult. So, I teach middle school. This year was 8th grade and 6th grade. Big difference, but this has been the best teaching year that I've ever had. But special ed teacher, got my master's degree in special ed, and my undergrad in journalism. So, didn't think I would mix the two, like be able to use them, but I am also part-time on the IT department, making videos and social media stuff. So, thanks Mom and Dad for the college degree so that I could put both of them to use. But anyways, that's kind of a little bit about me. So I just wanted to kind of give a little message real quick here at the end to those of you who also have anxiety, any type of anxiety or mental illness or disorder or whatnot. Just know that you're not crazy, and there are 40 million people in the United States alone that have anxiety, but we don't talk about it. So I think it's time for us to be empowered and come together and let each other know that it's not something we have to fight by ourselves, and it doesn't mean we're any different. It doesn't make me any different of a person. It doesn't make you any different of a person. A person's a person. And just like any illness that anybody would have, cancer, the flu, anything, it can be something that we can treat, and just because it's in the brain doesn't, make it any different or make you any less of a person. So know that people are there to support you, and if you're kind of in the heat of that battle that you're in, just reach out to somebody around you, and you may be surprised. I had to learn that the hard way. I went a long time and didn't tell anybody that I was going through this and just tried to hide it. But you know what? When you try to hide it, it makes it more powerful. So that's why I have the blog and now the YouTube. It gives it less power. So I think that's a big thing that I think we all need to come together and beat it together, and then it won't be so scary when we start talking about it. So that's my little intro for you. I'm hoping to do 1 or 2 videos a week, and hopefully you like them. I know this one was just about me, but if you have any questions, comment below and check out my blog. I love to blog and love to hear from you. If there's anything you want to ask me, I will post it up and get it out to you. So thanks for listening, and the dogs say thanks. Say bye, Thor. There they are. So anyways, I am so happy we got to talk today, and check you later. Bye.